All right, gang. Welcome back to another Checo Forex live stream. I hope everyone had a great day, fantastic day. Today was a very productive day in the markets. Today, New York session was very good. Plenty of volume, plenty of volatility. So let's dive in real quick and see where we're at. Let's see where we're at. All right, so looking at the weekly here really quick. A couple of things I want to point out here off the weekly. Let me mark this. Well, now turn supported, kind of cracking above, but a couple of things I want to point out here. So we were in this range on the weekly time frame, as you can see here, and we bounced off this support and then kind of drove up. This candle, previous weekly closed below this resistance level. Now this candle made a bottom wick, pushed up, made a new all-time high, right? But now we're flipping back down. So about 20 hours. So I would say by end of day tomorrow, what I'm trying to see is, are we going to break back below? Are we gonna flip back and flip? So I'm just assuming that we're gonna drive down a little further. What's that support level at? About 24.15ish. Yeah, so right around that price range, we can come down. If we come back down after making that top wick and we flip bearish and close bearish, or even come down and just kind of take out the current candle lows off the weekly, yeah, we're gonna see a bigger push to the downside. We might even come just down to grab this wick down here. So we might have to wait and see what's gonna happen. But if we can still manage to close above this resistance here, we might see a bottom wick next week, and then the flip, and then continuation to the upside, probably taking out the previous high. So that's what I'm expecting off the weekly. Let's drop it down to the daily. And on the daily, let's see, we have our resistance there. We have our support levels. I'll use this one down here. All right, so we have this range that we broke out of, right? So you can clearly see there's a better visual of this. So this is our breakout here. You see this candle, we broke out, made this high here, right up here, and now we're looking to come back, retest, right, and we might reject from this level here and then continue to push up. So that's the projected path. Now if we come down and close below tomorrow, which in turn will be the flip of the weekly candle, then yeah, if we close below this support level here and come back into this range, we might see this come right back down to 22.85. So it's possible, but if this level gets respected here and we hold above, then we can see the continuation upwards going into next week. All right, so that's what I have off the daily. Now off the 4 hour, now this is where we are currently. So let's see where we are currently here. Let's see. Give me 1 second. All right. So off the 4 hour here, now we have a range where we're trading at. So we got this range here, right? And we broke below this support level here. So now we broke below, and now we made a bit of a top wick. It wasn't much of a top wick though, really. You can see it here. See, it's not much of a top wick, but we kept driving down, and now we're kind of wicking upwards. Now we do have this level right here, right? And we close above that level there again, which is also the daily support level there. We might see a rejection and a push back up. It might want to come back up and retest the high here before making the drive down, or are we going to break below? So there's 13 minutes left on this current 4 hour candle. As you can see, we did crack below that support level, and now we're kind of flipping back upwards. So I'm waiting to see if we're gonna close below, or are we going to push up? So off the 1 hour, the 1 hour time frame, there's no top wick on this current 1 hour, so it's possible this thing will close bearish now in the next 12 minutes. Next candle will probably come up, make a top wick, and then we might get the continuation to the downside. It's possible as well. So I'll wait for the 4 hour closure to see before we make any decisions. You know, this thing could come down and close below. If we got a closure below here, I'll be ready to take sells down. If we do end up closing below, or if we find a way to break and close below this level here, what I would think, well, our next target, I mean, we have this level here, so we might see that 24.15 level here again. Going back to what I mentioned earlier, that would be the weekly resistance level right here. So we might, if we come back and flip this weekly candle and this candle can close bearish below that level, then we should see a continuation down, especially after the break of the lows there. But we're gonna have to wait for candles to print. But this is a very possible target. We are rejecting from this level here. It's a minor support, so I don't know if this level is gonna be strong enough, you know, to hold gold here. This level's a lot stronger here, only because that's the weekly support level here. So it's possible that we might see a continuation down to about 23.15. All right, but let's wait. We got a little over 10 minutes left, so let's wait for the 4 hour candle to close, and then we'll see what we're gonna do. Yeah, we got less than 10 minutes here, so let's wait and see. There's a pretty good range to trade down if we can come down and continue to push down. So just because we didn't break this support level here, you know, now if we come down, make a bottom wick, then I would assume that we're gonna reflip. But if we come up, make a top wick, you know, and then the reflip, we might be able to come down and drive down. So let's see. We might take it, excuse me, we might take it at the break of the lows here, off the 4 hour, of course. It's a 30-minute looking like. Yeah, we have no top wicks here off the 30. This thing was just driving. Current 30-minute has no top wick. After making this correction, man, gold just ripped down. It's a 300 pip move all the way down here. Oh, 300 and about 350 pips. That was a nice move today. So after making the highs here, we came down and lower high, drive down. So we couldn't expect. See how we got this drive down, made this correction. Now we got the drive down. We could expect a correction. There is a minor resistance level here. Might come back, retap that, and continue to flip down. So all those things are possible here, but coming down to the 4 hour and it's pushing down. If we get a closure below here, then yeah, I'll be looking to take entries to fill the range here and potentially come down to these lows down here. That 1 hour candle with no top wick though can kind of. And again, it's still a good setup, but what I would like to get is the closure below here. Yeah, we get the closure below that level there, then I'd say we might come up, make a top wick here for this current candle, and then flip. All right, we got 5 minutes. Let me take a look at NASDAQ real quick and delete these drawings here. Excuse me. Yes, so NASDAQ made that dive, correction, came down, another correction, impulse, making a correction here. Let's see if we rejected from anywhere. Let's see. So we have, well, so we had this level here, right? That was, and then I'll mark the well, this is the support level here. All right, I'll use this support level down here. So yeah, so we're still, yeah, we're kind of still where this previous range here. So we're kind of in this mess. You see these levels here were tested right here, formed that support, and then we're kind of coming down, but we're making some sort of correction here off this next impulse that closed below this level here. So we got a closure below. Now we're kind of getting rejected here. So I still think we're gonna fill this range though. What's the next level? Wow, this thing's gonna come down to this area here. So yeah, we can expect NASDAQ to come down to about 19,000 approximately. Of course, we got to break below this major support level off the 4 hour. But I think that we have plenty of opportunity to come down. So let's see once this correction comes up. If we do tap around this area here, I'll be interested in some sells down here. And then we can take the drive down, fill the range, and then if we get the break, we'll hold the runner. All right, 3 minutes, gang. Let's wait for this 4 hour closure and see where we're at. Chat, give me a minute. I want to say hi to someone that just came to my house real quick. I'll be right back. All right, gang, I'm back. Let's take a look here and see. All right, we got less than a minute, 45 seconds. 30-minute, looking to close bullish here. Okay. All right, so we're going to get this bottom wick. Again, the 1 hour has no top wick, so we might see a top wick coming up here. Or will this be the rejection to get the complete drive to the upside? So. All right. Yeah, we're making the push down first. Yeah, we're coming down first. Let me see if the 15-minute. Yeah, no top books here either. I was just waiting to see if yeah, we closed bullish on the 15, closed bullish on the 30. So yeah, this might just be a push down for the bottom wick, and then we're gonna flip up. I might take an entry here, guys. What's that level here? It's still close, respecting that higher range off the 1 hour. We got a top wick, but it's not much of a top wick. Yeah, I think it's gonna flip back up because might come back up to make these wicks up here. What's this range here? 334 or 50. Yeah, we're getting rejected from this support level here. Yeah, see that rejection there? Might take a whack at this, guys, over here. I'll probably have a, well, yeah, we're getting, Let's see. What's this move up here? We break the highs. It's just a 70 pip move. Not too bad. Let me pick 29, 26. A 30 pip stop. Maybe at the re-break of the previous 30-minute house is the 15. Let me know. We had this rejection, came up, test. I mean, if we get a flip here, I might be interested in buys up. I might take it off the rip here. Yeah, my stops will probably be right below here, you know. Let me see. This is a short risk. I'm just thinking I'm anticipating that this rejection here to come up and then make the top wicks for this 1 hour here. And top wicks up for these 30-minute candles as well. So I might consider this position here, guys. Let's see. We get another push down, I'll get in. I took my buys here, guys. Took a buy. And my TP right up here. My stops are going to be tight. They're going to be right below this previous 4-hour low. Right below that candle there. I'll give it a little more room. 24.25. Let me edit that because this thing is like tricky. All right, so my entry was 24.32. 24.50. Yeah, I put a short stop loss. It's not. Sorry, apologies. What was this? 24.50. This is where I gotta put it. Yeah, the risk is not much. All right, but we're in this position, guys. If this 4-hour candle flips bullish, takes out its high here, that small wick, we should see a continuation upwards. That top there, 30, 24, 41. All right, just want to mark that up. That if it pushes down, like I said, we have very tight stop loss here, so we'll let it rock. In the meantime, guys, this is where I'm taking partials and going break even here. Well, I'll go break even once we take out the previous highs. This current candle, the current candle highs, once we flip bullish, I'll go break even right away. And then I'll take partials here and then take my runner up to the top here. But if we break below here, you know, like I said, our stops are below the previous 4-hour lows right there. I'm anticipating this level to hold here. Yeah, we're in 20 pip drawdown right now, guys. Not much. Let me see how it's looking off the 15. 15, yeah, it's coming down here. All right. Hold off here for now. Yeah, this 15 is breaking below that support level that we have off the 1 hour and the 4 hours. So I'm gonna see that 30 that in 3 minutes this thing should close. But if it can push up and close above respecting, then I'll hold the position. But if we close below, um, we'll see. Maybe we might close early, minimize the risk. Let's see. I'll check with the 15-minute time frame first, and then we'll see how the 30 minutes looking afterwards. Pablo, what lot size did you? I used a 2.0 lot for me. It looks like we want to drive down here. Yeah, stops are set right below this wick here. You go to the 4 hours, just below the previous 4 hour low here. That's as much as I'm willing to risk on this trade. If we come down and get tapped out, it's okay. It's a small risk here. Just wanted to take a shot at it. I would have thought it would come up. This 30-minute, once it opened, it doesn't have a top wick. So these candles don't have top wicks. I thought it would flip up and come up, make the top wick, and then come back down. But if it drives, it drives. That's why we have our stop loss to manage our risk. We'll readjust. There's driving. All right, I got tapped out here, guys. All right. Yeah, we hit the stop loss here. Let me delete this. Yeah, I would have thought it would come up. It could still come back up and flip, but that gold is strong bearish. Look at that. No top wick here on the 1 hour. And the 4 hour just driving, no top wick. So it came down and took out the lows. This thing could still reflip, but we do have strong support at this area here. So no big deal. 35 pips stop loss, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, it took me out there. That's all right. All right, gang, on to the next. On to the next. Again, this could have been the bottom wick for the 4 hour for it to flip, but it's driving. Sometimes when you have this strong bearish momentum, sometimes you don't need this top wick. It's just gonna drive. Sometimes it happens. So, I thought that this was bullish. I thought we were gonna get a little bit of a push up before coming down, but didn't happen. So that's it. I mean, I do believe we're gonna come down. I think we're gonna come down here to this 24.15 range here. I'm thinking the weekly candle might flip. I thought we would grab that push to the upside and make the wicks, and then look for sells right off the bat here in this range, or maybe retesting this resistance and then just coming down. But it could still play out. You can see they don't have any top work. Yeah, 1 hour. No, no top work there either. All right. And we're also expecting a correction. So look at this move down all day, just dropping. We might tap into this level here before we make a correction, or come down to 24.15. Like I said, we might come down, tap into this range in here, and then get the push up. So we'll see. Might come right into this area here. Plenty of support here on the 30-minute. Yeah, look at that support on the 1 hour. So yeah, it's around that 24.20 range. Possible will come down and tap into that level there. Yeah, we already took out the previous lows here. Now we're flipping up. If we would have made a top wick and then flip, I would have taken the sell at the break of the lows. But the reason why I took the buys up is that we have no top wicks on the previous candles. This candle opens barely anything, so I wouldn't consider that a top wick here. We barely have a wick here, so I was anticipating the move up first, but started flipping down. So this could have been, it could come down, take out the previous lows, and then flip. We'll see. What's this up to here? Let's take a look. All right, gold falls on likely position adjustment in early Asian session. Losses limited by lingering hopes of Fed rate cuts. Lower interest rate environment will probably boost demand for gold and other precious metals as the opportunity cost of investing in these assets declines. Says this guy, Antonio Ernesto Giacomo, market analyst, Latam at XS.com. He said that in an email. With a high probability of a Fed rate cut in September, bullion demand will likely stay strong. The analyst adds, spot gold is down 0.6% at the moment, but yeah, I think this is just a correction to the bigger move. So, like I said, this is key right here. Where is it? Yeah, this is what I was trying to find. Right in my face. Yeah. So the fact that we're looking to get a rate cut finally, that's gonna drive gold to the moon. So let's see. If you look at this impulsive move, I mean, this drive started way down here. Or yeah, before we made this push down and this push down here. So we're looking at since around towards the end of June, we just been pumping. Yeah, so we made a big move. So a correction is expected. I would say at the least this level down here. We might come back and retest this level here. Right? Come back down at 23.92, and then once we make that correction, then come on, hit that 2500, 2550. Pablo, why not take a sell now? Well, not only did we make an attempt to take that buy here, but if I'm looking for sells, I would have waited for the break of the lows if we would have had a top wick. But since we didn't have a top wick, this thing can drive and drive. What I would do is, in this case, is maybe base it off the 1 hour. We already took out the previous 1 hour lows. We have support level, minor support here. We have support levels down here. So what I would say is, let the market come down and test these levels. Or is this thing going to make a bottom wick, flip up, and close back in this range? If we get a closure back inside this range, then I'll make the attempts for the buys again, because we might be coming back up. You know, just for a correction to this downward movement. We want to make a correction and then continue to push down. But now it's driving, and if it drives, it drives, gang. We let it go, and then we wait for the next key levels of so I would expect gold to tap into this range right here. See? So I'm expecting gold to tap into this area here. Now, what I can look for an entry is if we get a closure below this level here, then we wait for a correction to the upside. Then I would be interested in the sells around this area here, and then take the ride down. But for now, it's driving, and if it drives with no top wick and it drives all the way down, we let it go, gang. We let it go. Yeah, 15-minute close back below. So we got this impulse correction, respected this level here, but now the next 15-minute candle broke below. The top wick coming down after taking out the previous lows. So yeah, we could expect gold to come down to 24.15 here. It's possible, but I rather, if I'm going to take an entry down to that level to fill this range, I'd rather take it off a higher time frame confirmation. So maybe even the 30-minute. Yeah, so we have this range. I mean, it can still drive about 40 pips, 40 to 90 pips to just fill this range here. But if it does come down this way, like I said, we'll see how it reacts at this level here. Remember, keeping in mind that sorry, that 24.15 is that daily support here. Also the weekly flip as well. So if we come down and close below that range, that'll flip the weekly candle down here, actually around 24.11. So yeah, right around that range, that could be the weekly candle flip as well. So the weekly candle flips and closes below, then you know, making that massive top wick, yeah, then we can definitely see a continuation down. And this is our current daily candle. So previous daily closed bearish after making a top wick. Again, I wouldn't consider this a top wick off the daily, but we're driving. We're driving down, and yeah, we're taking out the lows. We already took out the previous daily lows already. So we opened up and drove down. So yeah, heavily bearish. But again, if you look at the daily, you know, we have these moves, you know, we have these resistance levels here. Now we got the breakout, made the top here after this massive drive up, right? Now this is just a simple correction to the move. Again, the correction can end right here at the weekly support, or it can come down to this previous support level right here, and then get the continuation up. Now, if we do break below that 2392, 2390 range, if we break below that, I mean, gold's going to come down. But again, based on things like, I'm sorry, this is not what we read. What's the one that we read? Just here it goes. Based on information like this, you know, probability of the Fed cutting rates in September, then, you know, it gives us the inclination that there's more potential for gold to keep pushing up and make new all-time highs. But again, we have to allow the market to correct. So just a correction here. Let's see how far it's going to drive down, and then this would be a good area to buy here. If we can come down to this range, you know, this area here will be a good area to take buys. Come into this range, and then boom. already coming into this support area here. We had a 30-minute closure here. Let's see. I'm gonna top wick here. Four, two, six. I'm gonna have a sell stop here again. Wait, why do that? Well, it rejected right from this support level here. You see this clump of candles right here. If you look at the 1 hour, yeah, you see this level here. Let me mark this up here. Yeah, you see, so we kind of rejected from here. Man. Yeah, look, it's pulling back up. Let me see what that 30 is looking like. Yeah, so we're getting that top wick off the 30 here now. 30 pip range, 40 pip range down here. And then we have about a 90 pip range down to this. And this is a pretty strong support level right here. Trying to see if we can tap into this wick here. This could be a top wick for this 30-minute or the 15-minute looking like here. Yeah. Clearly rejecting off this level right here. Yeah, that was a pretty strong support level there. Yeah, we rejected nicely, especially off the 1 hour. Got this bounce here, tap right into it. Now we're pushing up. It'll be interesting to see if the 1 hour in the next 23 minutes can come down and close below here, but it's pushing up nicely. So that might be a nice rejection here. You know, we don't have a top wick here. We broke the previous lows, tapped into this range, you know, start seeing the move up. This, you know, the reversal be the reversal of this downtrend here. You see how we rejected right from that level there. See? Yeah, look at this. 98% chance that the Fed's going to cut rates in September. Yeah, so I mean, then again, that rate cut might have been priced in already, and that's why we ran up, you know, making that correction. But I think we're going to see further movement up. We're probably going to hit 2,500, 2,550. The thing is, how big is the correction going to be? Let me see something. Let me see. Low to high here. Yeah, so we're currently, we rejected previously of that 61.8, right? So now this is the Fibonacci chart here. So I'm just looking at, yeah, so we could, yeah, 24.15 is possible. We might come down to that 50% here and then see the reversal from here. You know, we might come down, tap in here, right? Fibonacci extension here, and then get the drive up. Yeah, I mean it's possible. Yeah, this is a good indication. You take it, to set this up, guys. You take it from the low to the high, then you extend it, and then it gives you um the Fibonacci resistance and support levels here. So we're currently right below that 61.8 level as we're breaking below it here, and this is off the 4 hour. So it matches perfectly here in that 24.15. If you can see, it matches perfectly with that area here that we were talking about before. Where's my brush? Yeah, right here. You see these levels right here. So these two levels here is right at that 24.15. So yeah, we might get a push down, but I think we might start seeing the reversal right from this range right here. That's what's possible at this point. I mean, it did come down, like, sometimes it won't just tap right into the level here, but we're seeing some sort of projection here, but it would be nice to get that level tapped into, let go come down and test it, and then get the rejection up, which then also will also that will be the weekly candle, I think closing above as well. Yeah, so even though we got this push down, you know, we can um see if we look at the weekly, that weekly support is right around that 24.15 range. So if this candle can still manage to close bullish above this range, then we could might still see a bottom wick, but then we could see the flip. But if this thing flips, closes below, in turn it'll flip bearish, then we might get a somewhat of a top wick next week, and then at the re-break of these lows here, if it re-breaks 2400, it's gonna come down to 2350. So, yeah, so very interesting how the weekly candle is gonna close tomorrow. It came close to that 2415 here. You see, it was this little support level here. If you look at it on the 1 hour, looks good too. Right here, it tapped right into that, and it's kind of getting rejected here. Not gonna make a move just yet. I would like for it to come down and tap this support level here, and then I'll decide what I want to do. But it's 944. Doesn't seem like we're gonna come down and break that level. Um, but this would be a good opportunity to take positions here. I would say you come down, tap that level, and then take your buys right there around that 2415, and boom, ride it all the way to the top, guys. It's a good move there. Yeah. Yeah, my stops will probably be down here. 2398-ish. Yeah, that buy would look something like this. Take it right here. That'll be here at the support level. And take it right back to the top of the range here. Yep. That would be the move I would take if we come down and retest and hold. Of course, if we close below, then of course it'll validate the buy limit order. But then it's possible that we might get a push down and we could look for buy positions down in this area. It might come back into this range here. But yeah. This might push down during London too. We might get that move down, but very key level here, as I explained earlier, and I showed you the Fibonacci extension has that 50% fib level right around this support right at 24.15 again, which is same as the weekly support level, daily support level, and the 4 hour as well. Let me see. Yep, right here on the 4 hour. So yeah. So on the 4 hour, the daily, and the weekly, and the Fibonacci extension also has this as a very strong support here. So I'll wait. I'll wait to see if price is gonna tap, and I think it will. I really think it's gonna hit that level there, and I'll be looking for buy positions. That's what it would look like. I'm not in a buy just yet. Yeah, 30 minutes still like made this top wick here. I'm saying this thing could flip, or the next candle can come and drive down because this 30-minute has no bottom wick. And I thought it was gonna make this top wick, reflip bearish, and continue to move down, tap into this level, and see if it's gonna break below or not. But it's not crazy to think. I mean, this could have been the bottom here, basing it on this support here, and this thing could start creeping right back up. Excuse me. Oof. Long day, gang. Long day. Let's see. Yeah. Looks better on the 1 hour, but let's see how the 1 hour is going to close here. Definitely rejected from here. Got that bottom wick here. The 30 minutes closing bullish as well. What's the 15-minute? 15-minute close bullish. We got a new 15 here that's closed in about 10 minutes. Let's see. The 15 formed this support right here. If this 15-minute now made a bottom wick, if it comes up and takes out the previous 15-minute highs, we might start seeing a drive up now. Would it be crazy for me to see a correction? I mean, see, we made this move down, made this correction. Now we got this hard impulsive move down. Correction is expected, and then we might come back into the support level here, and maybe even get the push down here, if anything. But if we come down to this level now, before making a correction, the correction might begin at this area here. Looking at this 15-minute. If this 15-minute breaks, does it re-break its own high here? About the 30-minute. Yeah, 30 is gonna close bullish here. This thing might want to continue to push up, pig. It's possible. That's a 40 pip move to the top here. Be careful. This, could be a correction for this thing to continue to push down. But if it re-breaks the 15-minute high, this thing might drive up. I'm curious to see if we're gonna take out the 15-minute highs here before candle closure. If it takes out the high, we might see a push up. I want this to come down to this level here, for all the reasons we talked about during stream. It's a key area of support, especially with the Fibonacci extension support level there at the 50%. It's very attractive for possible buy entries here, but I want this level to get tapped. It missed it by what do we miss it by? Yeah, we missed about it's 50 pip difference. I mean, it's not somewhat not so much, but but a 50 pip drawdown is pretty significant. So I'd much rather get something better. Now we start re-breaking the highs here and changing the trends. We make a higher high, then that changes everything. But again, that might not happen during this session now. It's probably gonna happen during London or somewhere. We got 5 minutes left. I'll wait for this candle closure. I mean, if this level gets respected, this thing, it might still come back down here, and bounce back off that level, and then we'll get the push up. That could happen if you're gonna take it off the 15-minute, but yeah, I'll definitely be off stream by then. I'm not gonna be on to see that develop, if anything. But again, guys, if you're gonna be trading, especially those trading London, keep an eye on this level, 24.15, very strong support level right here. Again, looking off the 4-hour, so much better. So we got that level right there. Yeah, no bottom wick on this 30-minute. That's why I'm still thinking this thing might come down to make a bottom wick and tap into that area that we wanted to. 15-minute hasn't rebroken its highs yet, so we might be ranging here. What about the 5-minute? What is that looking like? Look at that. We range there. 5-minute. Get down, correction, drive down, correction, next drive down. 5 minutes gonna close bearish here probably. 5-minute might re-break these lows, previous 5-minute lows there. Pushes down, takes out the lows. You know, we'll see a little push down here. Get those 40, 50 pips down this way. Yeah, rejected off this support here, but this is the level I wanted it to come down to. We definitely tapped into this wick here. Did it take out the high? No, it's not yet. Just want to see. I'm curious to see if it's gonna re-break previous 15-minute high, and it hasn't done that yet. There's less than 2 minutes left here. That'll be significant. If we come up and break the previous 15-minute highs and get that closure above there, then this thing might make a little bit more of a push to the upside. But we come up here, we fail to break the highs, and we come back down. Next candle comes, makes a top wick, reflips, and we'll probably continue down. So that's the target that we wanted to. All right, y'all, we got about 45 seconds. Let's see what happens here. Patience, gang. We don't get our setup, we don't take the trade. Yeah. It failed to break the highs in 15. 30-minute close bullish, no bottom wick. 1 hour rejected from this level here. Yeah, no top wick on this 1 hour. Might come up, make a top wick, and then flip down. Yeah, we didn't get the closures we wanted, gang. Yeah. I'm still expecting this level to be tapped down here, guys. So just be patient and wait. All right. No big deal. Tomorrow's another day. London should be very interesting for those who trade the London session. We might see a bigger push to the downside. We might come down to this 2400 range. It's possible. For those trading the London, good luck. And for everyone that's going to be trading the New York session, my platform members, everybody else, to everybody, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Again, even though we took a small trade there, but very small risk. But other than that, it was a very productive night. So I hope you learned something. And again, if you're gonna trade safely, manage your risk, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right.